We got Breaking Bad season 3 episode 11, gearing towards the end of the season, so we trying to lock it in a little bit more. Last episode was probably one of my least favorite episodes, but it still has some good stuff in there. Walter and Jesse was basically in the lab the whole time trying to kill this fly. Walter talked a little bit about his life and kind of reflecting on what he's done since the whole cancer and meth thing, and how he wants to be remembered in a good way. And the moment that everything kind of changed was the night he went out to get the diapers, but he ended up with Jane's dad, and then Jane ended up dying. I thought he was gonna come out and tell Jesse what really happened, but he didn't. And Jesse had drugged him, and it was a crazy episode, and they ended up getting the fly in the end, so at least they ended up getting that. Yeah, I feel like that was kind of pretty much it, so we'll see what's gonna happen next. I don't know. I'm ready to see, so we ain't gonna waste too much more time. Last but not least, if you like what you see, hit the like button. We appreciate that all the time. Leave a comment down below and subscribe to the channel, because we be lit over on this side. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And without further ado, we have Breaking Bad, Breaking Beezy. Bye. All right, bro. Episode 11, titled Abiquiu. Hopefully I'm y'all know what I'm trying to say, you know.
Some of her paintings looked like vaginas.
Rest in peace to Jane. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. Obviously, this is a flashback, so I wonder what we're gonna get in this.
Keith painted all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
Everyday items, her surroundings. Some of it evoked an erotic nature.
Ooh.
Not like any vagina I ever saw. This chick have medical issues? Real ones, or...
The pants. I didn't see a door. Bro, when it comes to art, sometimes I'll be completely lost and out of the loop. I'm like, how do you see this in this? I don't get it.
Same subject, but it was different every time. The light was different, her mood was different. She saw something new every time she painted it. Well, then why should we do anything more than once? Should I just smoke this one cigarette? Maybe we should only have sex once if it's the same thing.
Whoa.
Look, hold your horses there. My man didn't want to hear that. Like, and I'm pretty sure that cigarette they had seen in the car in the last episode is gonna be that cigarette she's smoking now.
A door.
Sometimes you get fixated on something and you might not even get why. You open yourself up and go with the flow wherever the universe takes you.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that. Nothing's perfect.
Some things.
You're perfect. Damn, man, he really did like this girl, and it just sucks that, you know, she's no longer with us.
No, that door was her home and she loved it. To me, that's about making that feeling last.
But maybe I am just stupid, because I can't pull that from a door. My brain I just don't be on that type of timing. Breaking Bad.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Who is this?
Come on, give me a step. Give me one step.
Oh, okay, this is Hank.
It's supposed to hurt. Pain is weakness leaving your body.
Pain is my foot in your ass, Marie.
Hey. I say go for it.
Take me up.
I was about to say, yeah, you probably can't do that, but it'd be a good thing if you could.
I mean, everyone's staring at me hanging here like Kim's ball sack.
Hank.
He's just hanging up like this. But I know physical therapy can be tough. Like, I've never been through it, but I know that's like the mental part of that. To be able to walk or do something your whole life to no longer being able to do it and trying to relearn it could definitely be frustrating and hard. So yeah. And also, I forgot to mention, Skyler had volunteered Walt to pay for all of their medical bills because she felt as though he owes it to him because the whole situation they tied up in. So yeah.
Prepare yourself. They're going to start coming in weekly like that, so.
Ooh wee. How much was it? What is this? Oh, that's what the meth looks like? And then you gotta break it up like that? I didn't know that. Oh, is he keeping a close eye on him so he won't steal anything? Mm-hmm.
I'll do that.
Oh yeah, he's on him like white on rice.
Just say the words. You think I'm stealing?
Could be wired, yeah.
Walk with who you are. That's a phrase my sponsor used to use with me back when I first started coming to meetings.
Look at them pants. You can't really see them, but y'all know they're there.
Maybe we can go around, introduce ourselves, say whatever's on your mind.
My name is Andrea. Honestly, I don't want to be here.
Straight like that.
It's gonna get a little slower smuggling product with Grandpa Anus watching every move I make.
Yeah, so he definitely was stealing it. That kind of confirms it.
How's it selling? Mad volume?
You know, it's not so good.
Oh.
I sold a tenth.
1/10?
What's going on? Are the people not wanting it?
Look, it's not so easy selling to these people. They're here trying to better themselves.
Yeah, there's like positivity and stuff going on here.
There's positivity going on. How dare they be so fucking optimistic?
I'll sell it myself.
It's crazy how Jane dies and he could easily just stop doing drugs and be sober, but he has no problem, as we take a look at his pants, he has no problem with taking drugs and destroying other people's lives. Like it's mind-boggling, and it's for money and everything, but it's crazy.
I don't really want to be here either. Oh, sorry.
You about to get her some of that blue magic. What is it called? Blue heaven? Blue sky? Speaking of sky.
Aunt Marie's coming to dinner?
Your dad is.
Hey.
I'm a comforting presence.
Oh, did she only invite him over so they could get the whole medical bill thing situated? She don't really want him to be here?
Your dad and I have a couple of things we need to talk about, so.
Okay. A 1971 Mach 1 Fastback in Grabber Lime with a shaker hood.
Write that down so I don't forget.
My first car was trash. That whole situation with my first car was absolutely ridiculous. Let's just say I ran the car into the side of a gas pump, and life has just never been the same ever since.
It's a loan out. It's fine. I have a guy.
Does your guy know the tax code and regulations in New Mexico?
Yes, my guy is a top guy.
Saul Goodman for 3.
This money has to be unimpeachable when it reaches Hank and Marie.
Take my word for it. Look, she was the one that volunteered for him to do this. You can't be asking all of these questions. Take the money, you know? That defeats the whole purpose of you even doing that. Oh, he's taking her to meet Saul.
What a pleasure it is to have you. I'm just going to call you Skyler. Lovely name. Reminds me of a big, beautiful sky.
I knew someone named Skyler. Shout out to her.
So, Walt tells me that you have some concerns I can alleviate.
Yes, I do. I have concerns.
Just seeing her and Saul together in the same frame, it's like, wow, like she's really getting integrated with his other life.
What are we saying is the source of this money?
I'll generate false currency transaction reports out the wazoo.
What is she picking up? What is she realizing?
A couple casino managers who will jump at the chance to report false losses. Walt's one-time winnings become seed money for an investment. Drum roll, please. Wait for it. Laser tag.
Okay.
1,000 square feet of rollicking fun in the heart of northern Bernalillo County.
Laser tag.
Doesn't make any sense.
Makes more sense than you two being together. I'm still trying to figure out how that happened.
Damn.
Walt suddenly decided to invest in laser tag. That's what we're supposed to tell people, our family, our friends.
Okay, because I've been doing this for a lot of years, successfully, believe it or not, without your help.
These two are kind of butting heads a little bit. But that was interesting. Like I said, just to see Saul and Skyler talk to one another, It's like she's really getting integrated into his life now, and maybe she may be involved more in this down the line.
What do you mean?
Like beer?
I'm sure this isn't real. He's just doing this for the business, right?
What's the point of shutting yourself off completely from something that lifts you off the ground?
I can't get caught using again.
I don't like this, man. This is just dirty work by Jesse.
You ever try that blue stuff that's going around? Oh, suddenly, everything is interesting. And I wish I could make that feeling last.
This is planting the idea in her head. She's trying to fight it.
I could get some.
But see, here's the thing.
Hey, baby.
If it's seeming like he may have to do the drugs in order to get her on it, and that would be breaking his sobriety, and he could be getting back on drugs, hooked, and that just wouldn't be good for just the business with him and Walt and everything. So we'll see how this goes.
Jesse, this is Grandma. Jesse, this is Brock.
Brock, huh? Give it up.
Okay. Give it up.
Is almost 6. You okay? With kids?
What? Yeah, he's cool.
I mean, he spent the day with that little kid at one time. I can't remember his name, but he didn't end up dead, so I'd say it was a successful day.
Safe and cautious, that's all I'm asking, and that man is neither.
Safe and cautious is you not being involved in this at all.
Well, it's a little late on that.
I have something of a contract, but it's all very safe.
Illegal. Let's not forget that keyword out of there. I just want to say real quick, to the people that don't put their turn signals on, there is a special place, and I mean a special place in hell just for you.
If you're gonna launder money, Walt, at least do it right.
Where did she take him to? Don't tell me it's the Beneke place, bro. Oh, the car wash.
You worked here 4 years.
Oh, this is the car wash he
It's
worked
a
at.
business you understand. It's a story people will believe. This is what you buy.
Look at Skyler being an accomplice, helping him out. She's in it now. Look, there's no going back. Because Saul offered the nail place, the nail salon, to Jesse and not Walt. So
Brandon, Peter, how goes it? Hanging in there?
Please, just dumbass.
Sorry, man. I was trying to keep it on the DL.
that's one of them Homer Simpson donuts right there he got in his hand.
What are you even doing here? You can't get your nut up to sell? I'm on like step 5.
Deuce, yo. I'm catching up.
Shit, look, it actually worked. What they came for actually didn't work. And y'all know what I'm trying to say. They actually getting help.
Firecrackers. Who does tricks with firecrackers?
Tomas.
Oh, Moss, who is that?
He's my kid brother.
Yeah?
And we don't talk about him.
Oh, okay. Bro, a taco would hit right about now.
That's it? That's what you want to buy?
People will believe it, at least. I worked here for 4 years.
But he didn't leave this place on good terms.
So I vote no.
Yeah, that was the
It's a
dude
better
with the
story than your
eyebrows.
laser.
He was like, wipe down this, and he had grabbed his dick.
Okay, there's no Danny here.
What in God's name is it, Danny?
Danny runs the laser tag. Danny is the guy who had a vision. Danny will look the other way to keep his dream afloat.
Mm-hmm.
You want to stay for dinner?
Is he gonna get attached to her? Is she gonna be another Jane? Because if this happens again and she ends up losing her life on drugs because of him to a certain degree, Lord knows.
Blue stuff you were talking about? You had a line on some.
Well, you said the kid is coming home. And you seriously want to get high?
I don't know what you're getting so pissed about. You're the one who brought it up the other day.
You heard me. What kind of mom gets wasted with a little kid to take care of?
This is interesting.
This whole neighborhood's run by gangs. They sort of took Tomas in. 8 years old. They got Tomas slinging. When he was 10, or some initiation or something.
Oh, was he the guy that shot?
They made him kill somebody.
He was the one that killed Combo.
I heard the rumors. Didn't believe it at first.
Oh my God. That kid is her little brother. This show, I tell that they do stuff. Every little thing they do means something. Every little face that you see means it's important.
Who did you say he killed?
From some outside crew. Over off the Central. Rode up on his bike and shot him.
So her brother killed his man and his crew.
Like over by the train tracks? When was this?
Wow.
He shot the guy right through the neck.
Shot him like 3-4 times, didn't he? Damn, that is so crazy. That makes me just want to go back and watch that part of that episode again. What episode was that? But that is insane. That was her brother. Like, I would have never thought about that until literally before she said it. I picked up on it.
Well, I just heard about a certain patient named Schrader, Hank, who is going to be released at the end of this week. Hank?
I leave this hospital when I walk out of here. You understand? And not before.
Oh, so he's going to be in the hospital for a little while, especially if he can't even take a step yet, so.
Now, while I agree with you that laser tag is a hard sell, without a Danny, the car wash isn't really an option.
Your name is Danny and you watching this? Shout out to you.
What about me?
What about you?
I'll be the Danny.
No.
Daniela?
I'm in this. And if I'm in it, I'm gonna do it right.
You
might as well.
You are not
We're
in
married.
this.
How am I
We
not
are
in
not
this?
Married, Skyler. We're divorced.
What? Did she not sign the papers or something? Oh.
I never actually got around to filing the papers.
And she fucked Ted.
Married couples can't be compelled to testify against one another. So there's that.
Look at his face. So he hasn't been divorced this whole time. This show, bro. So look, Skyler's in it. She's in it. And she's dirty.
Jesse. Flashback.
Who is it?
Yeah, I'll be there.
What was that?
An invitation.
Invitation? To where? A party? Is this Gus's place? Did Jesse not get invited?
Walter, you're right on time. Please, come here. Come on. You can help me cook.
Look, we've been cooking for you, nigga. What are you talking about?
Why did you invite me here?
We're working together. Why not break bread together?
But Jesse didn't get an invite. He clearly doesn't like him. That's been known, but...
It always amazes me the way the senses work in connection to memory. I mean, this stew is simply an amalgam of ingredients. Taken separately, these ingredients alone don't remind me of anything. In this precise combination, the smell of this meal, instant, it brings you back to my childhood.
Basically, it all takes place in the hippocampus.
Hippocampus? What college is that?
Neurons express signals that go right back to the same part of the brain as before.
But you know what that makes me think of? Chili cheese tots from Sonic is something that takes me back to when I was a kid. My mom, we would like share chili cheese tots from Sonic with like a milkshake or something to drink, and it would just be me and her eating that, and I'll get those now from Sonic, and it just brings me back to that. And I love my mom. If on whatever off chance you watching this, I love you to death. I love you to pieces. So the fact that they talking about this just made me think of that.
And one must learn to be rich. To be poor, anyone can manage.
What advice do you have for me?
Never make the same mistake twice.
What is he alluding to with that? Jesse? Working with Jesse again? Oh, that's him right there. I would have never suspected that.
You Tomas?
Yeah, what you want?
Damn.
Crystal.
300.
14th? Shit, come on, yo.
You better pay it up. He will shoot your ass. Oh, I thought he was about to pull out a gun. I was about to say, oh God.
Bounce.
Clearly he's upset. Okay. That was episode 11, season 3. I really liked this episode. I enjoyed it. We found out a lot of stuff. We seen a lot of stuff. Some paths have been crossed and some dots have been connected, I guess. Skyler and Saul, we seen them together, and it's looking like Skyler is in this thing. She's in it. As much as Walter might not like to think so, she is. You know, she knows about obviously him and the drugs, but now trying to bring in this whole money laundering thing, you know, she suggested the car wash, and her and Saul are kind of bumping heads a little bit on as to where they should be laundering this. But we'll see how that turns out. I think Skyler is she's a bright woman, you know, she's not an idiot, so maybe she'll have a big part in this going down the line. But you got that going on. And then Jesse, it was a lot of stuff kind of dealing with Jesse. Obviously he was stealing the drugs, you know, the half a pound or whatever they was missing, he stole it. And he was using it to give it to Badger and Skinny Pete to sell at the little meeting place. You know, that was taking place. And they found this girl. Jesse found this girl that he was, I guess, trying to sell to, and maybe he became attracted or attached to her a little bit. And then he finds out that her little brother was the kid that shot Combo, which was just crazy. Like I said, I want to go back and watch that episode. I can't remember which one it was, but, and then he goes back and goes back to that same place and buys some meth, and we seen he walked away pretty upset. But just a lot of crazy stuff going on. Like for him, and he seemed like he was getting a little bit attached to homegirl, like I was saying. And he was like, what kind of mother gets high with her kids there? And this is just, it's just one of those like moral, like having a moral off, right? Like whose morals is better or whose morals are less worse. You trying to get this girl hooked on drugs when she was obviously at these meetings trying to get better, but then you're trying to say that, oh, she's a bad mom for doing drugs around her kid. What are we doing here? And that's why I was thinking maybe he was starting to get a little bit of attached to her, because, you know, he had met the little kid Brock, they ate tacos and stuff like that, and I was thinking maybe he was getting attached to her and he didn't want the same thing to happen to her as Jane, so he was like, nah, you don't need to be taking these drugs. But I don't know, I guess we'll see. Now that he knows that her brother was the one that killed Combo, we'll definitely see what he's gonna do, if he's gonna retaliate at all in any kind of way. But interesting. Like I said, we gearing up towards the end of the season, so maybe I need to be focusing and locking in a little bit more. And of course, as we also seen, Walt got an invite to Gus's place, not Jesse. I guess this kind of like a little thing to let him know, don't be fucking around. I guess maybe he also knew that some drugs had been missing and maybe one of them stole, so he just kind of invited him over saying, watch your man Jesse. He was already looking over his shoulder when they was weighing the stuff, but watch your man, don't let that happen again. So yeah, we got all of that in this episode, and it was good. This was a good textbook Breaking Bad episode right here, and we just gonna keep moving along. So made it this far. Hopefully this outro made sense, my recap made sense, because I felt like I was just saying a whole bunch of shit aimlessly. But and also I love Gus for making me think of that whole food memory hippocampus whatever shit they was talking about, because that was a memory that I really did love. I love my mom so much. That's gonna do it if you made it this far. We thank you for watching MVPs of the fucking league, the motherfucking league. 95 points, 8 touchdowns, home runs, and hat tricks out the ass. We appreciate you. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, because we be lit. Thank you guys. It always means a lot. And for Breaking Bad, season 3, episode 11, all that I got.